It's safe to say that Oshkosh provides so many amazing opportunities for plane spotters. Today, we're going to be checking out all kinds of fighter jets during the Wednesday night event of 2023. This is going to be an absolute blast, and I really hope each and every one of you are excited for this. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Welcome everybody to the air show from Wednesday night of 2023 during Oshkosh. I really hope all of you are excited for this, as we're going to see some really cool aircraft performing here, and overall it's just quite a vibe with what we have going on here during the Wednesday night show. So feeling very fortunate that I was able to see it, and man, just the coordination and effort that went into making this a reality is absolutely incredible. So a huge shout out to all those folks that make this a reality for us to watch, and today we're going to celebrate just that by taking a look at these amazing aircraft. So let's just go ahead and get right into it, everybody. We're going to start off here with a really cool one. This is one of the Maryland A10s. I think these aircraft are quite awesome with their capabilities and other such features. So this is a really cool one to start with here. As you can tell, it looks really nice, and the sun's going to be breaking through momentarily, so stay tuned. But this is the first aircraft that I caught, and as you can tell, it has some pretty acrobatic features, which is pretty impressive considering the design of the aircraft, from the horizontal stabilizers to the wings and other such features. It's a really cool one, and definitely want to get another model of one sometime, whether it's like a postage stamp or whatever the case is. So definitely a really fun memory to reflect on, and once again, another very cool aircraft. I love the Maryland flag on the tail a little bit right there. Next up, we're on to the F-22s. We're going to be seeing this aircraft for the next several pictures. This was a really cool demonstration flight that did, and the Raptor is just such a capable airplane in many ways. You're going to see some amazing banks here. Here we go for the first one. So yeah, just the design of the wings really always catch my eye, but not only that, but the 45-degree angle on the horizontal stabilizers are amazing as well, but especially when the coordination comes together, so we can see it here in the Heritage flight. And my goodness, this is just one heck of a trio, as you can see right here. A really cool capture right here with all of what's going on. I think they all look really nice together. I really like the color contrast. We go from that digital camo to kind of a half to kind of back to that full military vibe, not to mention the contrast. A thunderstorm passed right over on this day, and luckily it ended up being on the other side, so we could use it for some cool photo backdrops. So yeah, I didn't get every single shot perfect, as you can tell, but I definitely was pretty sufficient getting some of them good. So let's go back to that other one. These pictures haven't been loaded in a while, so give it just a moment here to refresh. There we go. So as you can tell, they can come out really nice as well. So very happy about that. Really cool frame right here with that light beaming onto the planes. And I think every photographer was very happy in this moment. So can't really deny how cool it is. You got FF there for the F-22, and then obviously you have the other two as well. And they'll do some individual performances for us here in a moment, but a really awesome contrast. The camera did a great job. T6i on its final leg here, and it's really done an amazing job for me. So feeling very fortunate to utilize that camera for so long, and we'll be on to the R7 here in upcoming videos. There is an absolutely beautiful F-22, as we talked about, same one, and here it is for a high-speed pass with the bank. I mean, just the noise that this aircraft is producing is incredible, not to mention the exhaust right there, and then we finally get that really cool pull-up shot. Absolutely need to go back and get one of these posted. That's probably the best one right there. It's really tough to get the clarity just right, but you definitely can get some pretty darn good images here. So fortunate to have a really good vantage point on this portion of the show, and it was super cool. So just to watch it tear it up here, it's so cool. Love the various maneuvers. And then here's Happy Jack's Go buggy here, going strong. I mean, it can also really tear it up as well. So very nice contrast, and the light was also on point. So that was really cool. And then we'll have a couple of sneak appearances here, like this experimental or whatever they call these. I'm not an expert. I'm just having fun taking pictures of them, of course. So it's pretty cool regardless. I do know this is a really cool Red Bull helicopter, 154 Echo Hotel. I absolutely love the blue on it. It's a really great scheme. Personally, I'm not a big energy drink guy, but I know there's many people that are interested in those realms, and Red Bull promoting it just like that. So looking cool with the beacon and other applicable features. So very cool. And once again, here we go for the touch-up smoke to add some character to the performance. I really like the checker design here on this aircraft, though. I think it looks really cool. Thought this shot was really neat here. Hopefully you can, it's not too zoomed in where you can see it, but we got that experimental aircraft along with a Delta wide body contrailing, it appears. Not sure where it would be going, but pretty cool regardless. Actually, that's a different one. That was probably going to O'Hare. I can't see. I don't know if it's Turkish or who it is, but anyway, it looks pretty cool. Back to the experimental, just tearing it up. Probably not experimental, but acrobatic aircraft of sorts. All of you know what I'm probably trying to get at this point, but great looking plane and very cool to say the least. So love it tearing it up there, and we got some good ones, so very happy about that. Going forward, I'm definitely going to raise the shutter speed. I was grinding a little too much in priority here, but priority can get some really good shots, just too hit or miss with these faster aircraft, as you can tell. So fortunate to still get some good ones, though, as you can see here, as it continues to perform its amazing performance here. Also love all the writing on the rudder. That's pretty cool, too. So definitely tearing up the skies there. I took plenty of this aircraft because I wanted some good ones. It's a good looker. So there it goes up into the sky. Very nice. And then we have Doc making another pass for good measure, because Doc is always a talent show. So very nice. Get some light on it on the back half. And then here's this really cool Navy aircraft. It's like an enhanced is it T-45? I'm forgetting which one kind of looks like this, but anyway, I'm not exactly sure what aircraft this is, but it's really cool regardless. The first time I've ever seen it, so that's really cool. Now I'm going to take a chance on what that one is, but it's really neat. 307 X-ray blanks, so that's cool. Zulu looks like. Propeller in the back, you got some sort of pitot tube or whatever that is in the front. I have no idea what that is, but the horizontal stabilizer is definitely the most unique part of that aircraft, even though the whole frame is rather unique. There's that Warbird again, looking very cool. Very happy to see that there. It's really strong. And here we go for our New Jersey F-18s. They're ready to go tear it up. So go get after it, boys. And here they go on the move. Really cool that they were able to do this for us. And luckily the light broke through here right at sunset. So we were able to get some really cool captures. And as you can tell, these aircraft are just absolutely incredible. One of my favorite shots of the whole show. Yep, that was it right there. I'm so happy that I was finally able to get a really cool exhaust shot. It's really challenging, afterburner shot, excuse me. It's really challenging to do so. You pretty much have to have the perfect environment at dusk to get it done. Especially lucky to get it with sunlight here. This is a really cool shot. Probably my favorite from Oshkosh 23. I was extremely happy with this, between the smoke on both sides plus the exhaust. Really cool shot. Definitely will edit this one up to the best of its ability when I do choose to frame it. This would definitely be one that I pick to put somewhere. But anyway, a really great looking plane. Feeling very fortunate to have it here, and without a doubt, a very, very cool plane. So just look at that go all the way up. I mean, that's just so cool. So absolutely love the effort here, and really awesome demonstration by them. And once again, really fortunate to be in a really good spot to get that picture. That was really great. A side shot still would have been pretty cool too, but I really like that back angle so you can see the top of the aircraft with good light. So here we go for our side shots, and here's another one pulling up. Not quite as much afterburner this time, but we do have all the features, and there it is. So there's kind of the side shot, just not as much light on this one, but still a really, really neat shot. So very happy to have it. That might be the best one right there. Those are really sweet. So plus getting the clouds in there. Actually, that one's actually really good. It's a little out of focus, but it's pretty solid. So once again, these shots are pretty tough to get just right, but feeling really fortunate to have some pretty good images to work with here. So these are really cool. And there goes another one blasting through. That's another really cool shot. And then too far for good clarity, but I mean, you can just tell how fast these aircraft are moving and what they're capable of. That would have been a great shot. I unfortunately busted big time on that one, but I did do my best to recover. That's a pretty sweet shot as well. Yeah, the focus on that one particularly is really sweet. So definitely gonna have to work on these at some point and really keep working on getting some good enhancements there. And then we're coming into land, of course, with the air carrier tail dragger or whatever the particular name of that's called. So that's really sweet. So there it is, looking strong. Coming in the land. It's from the Squadron VAQ 129, and what a great looking aircraft it is there for our Hornets. So that's very cool. Okay, here we go for some more banking action here, looking really strong as the images take a moment to load, but they will. There we go. That's a really cool one right there, perfectly aligned along with the really cool wing effects. So that's really sweet. Very happy with that. Got a little bit more afterburner there and really strong. And then we got our heritage flight once again, which is absolutely delightful to see every single time. Obviously not much light, but that's all right. So really cool to see this right here. Let me see if I can find a good frame here to line it up on. That one's pretty cool. So really like the coordination here, and a huge shout out once again to everybody that made this a reality. I mean, just what an incredible moment here to recognize, and truly absolute testament there by the Navy and everybody else involved. And there is that aircraft looking strong there with the afterburner. These are pretty good too, just again, not much light, but I recovered pretty good on these afterburner shots considering not much light to work with, and these actually came out pretty darn good for that circumstance. So very happy with that. Getting a little grainy here, but that's okay. We got the NJs. We'll be moving to the video format here shortly. But as you can tell, very cool to see this. Very nice. They look absolutely wonderful. Here's the NJ aircraft looking strong as well. So very happy to see that one. Continuing to tear it up, looking really great. These are honestly pretty darn good considering we don't have much light. And then there they are after finishing their performance. They did a wonderful job and love the wings there. So that's really cool. You can see everybody waving and having a great time. So that was really cool. I do have a couple night shots, but I'll show you the video clips for that after we finish all the pictures. So here's a couple of cool night shots. They actually turned out pretty good considering how limited light I had to work with, so happy with that. Excuse me, here we go, and as you can see, they're very cool. They got the Shell logos on there, so that's really sweet. So you'll see videos of these, and it'll be a little bit easier to see. But I thought I'd try some pictures here for good measure, and they honestly turned out pretty good. So again, incredible coordination, incredible effort. They look really nice, and then here's some night ones just for fun as we round out the pictures here. And obviously, I didn't get many good ones, but I did get some fireworks for fun, so that was cool. And any other airplanes? Let's see. There may have been like one or two. Nope, that's the end of the pictures. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it into the video clips, and we'll go ahead and take a look at what the night show looked like underneath the lights. So let's go ahead and see what that's all about, everybody.